metabolism is made up by 4 different buckets, which is called your TDEE, or total daily energy expenditure. Your BMR, your NEAT, TEF, your EAT. If we just take somebody, for example, and say that they have a TDEE of roughly 2,200 up to 2,300 calories per day, meaning that's the amount of calories that they burn on a daily basis, and they decided they want to lose fat, so they're going to start eating somewhere between 12 to 1,400 calories, they would 100% start losing a good amount of body fat just because they're eating roughly 1,000 calories underneath of their total TDEE. When you create a deficit that's this deep below your maintenance, you're going to run into issues with your biofeedback, meaning your hunger is going to increase, your overall stress is going to increase, your energy levels are going to deplete, your sleep is going to quickly get worse, your digestion can quickly become much worse, and your strength in the gym will also start to become worse, which then is going to have your NEAT drop, which is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, the amount of calories that you burn on a day-to-day basis just to walk around, to blink, to fidget. Your TEF is also going to drop considerably because you're going to start eating much less quantities of food, so you're not going to have as many calories to burn through digestion. You do burn calories just to digest the calories that you consume. And your EAT is going to start to drop as well, your exercise activity thermogenesis, just because you're not going to have as much energy to put into those training sessions. And when all of this starts to happen, you're more than likely going to have a really hard time staying consistent in these low calories because your hunger has gotten much higher. So instead of being consistent 6 to 7 days out of the week, you're now somewhere around 2 to 4 days consistent on a weekly basis, which is going to drive your results down, which is why you'll hear a lot of people say they start seeing better progress when they start eating more food. Because as you take your calories back up to say somewhere between 1,800 up to 2,000 calories, now all of these biofeedback levels are going to get better. Your strength is going to come up, your digestion is going to get better, your sleep is going to improve, your energy is going to get better, your stress is going to come down, and your hunger is going to become much more manageable, which means that your NEAT is going to go back up, your TEF, or thermic effective food, is going to go back up, and your EAT, or exercise activity thermogenesis, is going to start to go back up. So now you're back to maximizing in regards to your overall TDEE, as well as with this better biofeedback, you can get on top of your consistency in order to start driving a result in a much more minor deficit where you're only 300 to 500 calories underneath of your actual maintenance level. So it's not that eating more actually causes better fat loss. It's that eating more allows you to have better biofeedback markers, which then allows you to stay much more consistent, because at the end of the day, being able to stay consistent while keeping your overall metabolic rate in a good position is how you're going to drive the absolute best progress.